mention that to the video feed, FYI, on purpose.
Kind of cavernous because it's such a big space. Small school, big space. Dark, kind of dark.
Yeah. Really?
Cooler. See you. Yeah, it's better all. Yeah. One year we had last year, you just had to move to Sunday shift free. A day like today, they do. Congratulations to the parents, especially.
Everyone's got their fans going.
You guys know water on the board?
Yeah, I think
on the board on Sunday.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I had 4 minutes.
Would everybody please rise, because we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the patriotic tribute. The flag is on the field to your left. I pledge allegiance Please be seated. Next up is the Spackenkill High School drumline. This is good with the shade. I mean, with the clouds, they'll take it. One day, do you think they'd ever make these out of cotton or just plastic forever? That's the way to go. Like wearing a hefty. Oh. Steve, you got a live mic. You got a live mic. Yes. Sorry, thank you. You didn't say anything inappropriate. No. That's right. You guys have those too, by the way. As a stand. That's the way to kick off a graduation. Thank you, Mr. Villa and the Spackenkill drumline. Dr. Fenueli, Dr. Mulford, Mr. Farrell, Mr. Kohler, Dr. Horvath, distinguished members of the Board of Education, commencement speaker, Ms. Michelle Barone, honored guests, devoted faculty and staff, parents, guardians, and the class of 2024, it is with great honor and pleasure that I welcome you to this morning's commencement ceremony. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude that we are here together to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2024. Now, I know, and you know, there are countless high school graduations going on this week, but this ceremony is different from all the others in one very special way, and I'm sure you'll agree with my reasoning here. Bottom line is, we've got the best graduating class in 2024. Without doubt. So now it is my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Fenuelli, who will be giving the welcome address. Dr. Fenuelli.
Good morning. When preparing for a message such as this, I often search for one word to inspire my thoughts. This year, a word was clear from the start. That word is community. Merriam-Webster defines community as a unified body of individuals. When I think of the Spackenkill community, that is exactly what I think of, a unified group of people that care for each other. Consider this thought from entrepreneur Phil Levin on the importance of community. Being a part of and influencing your neighborhood and community are really important. They determine quite a bit about your life and your happiness. When I think of the class of 2024, I think of the amazing bonds that you clearly share. Whether at athletic events, school plays, creative coffee houses, or science competitions, you are always there to cheer each other on. You show up for each other consistently. 2 weeks ago, or maybe last week, when you got on buses and traveled back to our elementary schools, I witnessed directly how much you acted together as a group, and also how fondly you greeted your former teachers and even some of the elementary students you've mentored over the years. I'm here to tell you that even though you're graduating from Spackenkill, you're not leaving Spackenkill. Your community, your neighborhood will be with you always. How do I know this? I see it every day. In conversation recently with a mom whose children attended Spackenkill and graduated more than a decade ago, I learned that our daughter regularly gets together with her old friends from their school years, calling themselves the Spackenkill Lunch Club. Though they live hundreds of miles apart, they are present at each other's important life events, whether college graduations, weddings, or even the birth of their children. Just the other day, I was speaking with State Senator Rob Rollison, who you know graduated from Spackenkill in 1976. He spoke fondly of his days at all of our schools, including Martha Lawrence back in the day, and he pointed out that he has much more than memories. He still spends time with people he met in kindergarten. That's how much community means to him. It's the same for former Spackenkill teacher and coach Dave Gettleman, who was also, incidentally, the president and general manager of the New York Giants. During that time, he invited the varsity football team to attend the New York Giants training camp and invited them to a VIP tent to hang out and sign autographs with the team. There are many more examples. At the soccer championship this fall, there were graduates from the 2007 team that came back to root for this year's team. During the 2022 and 2024 baseball championships, there were many alumni viewers tuned in and even some who came to the games. We even have Spackenkill graduates returning to the classroom, like your math teachers, Shannon Foreman and Kathy Robinson. I too came back after serving as principal here in 2006 to 2012. I returned. It just felt right to be back. Once you're a part of this community, no matter how far you go, you are always welcome back. So hold on to this community even as you build your next one. Add to this strong foundation. Just remember that the connections you've made at Spackenkill do not fade. They just become stronger and more meaningful as time goes on. Congratulations, class of 2024. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fenuelli. At this time, I'd like to call Victor Wang, Spackenkill Class 2024 Co-Salutatorian, to the podium. Victor will be attending the University of Michigan in the fall, where he plans on majoring in mathematics along with computer science. And Victor's full bio is included in your programs. I give you Victor.
Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, Mr. Herman, friends, family, and of course, fellow graduates. I'm honored to stand before you today as one of the Salutatorians of Spackenkill's class of 2024. Before we start singing our own praises, I would like to first acknowledge the support we've received throughout these past few years. As I look back on my senior year, I've noticed the rise of one constant trend among our peers: senioritis. A phenomenon describing the lack of motivation for students in their final year of high school. The primary cause of this supposed affliction is the sense of completion that we've acquired as we near the end of this academic milestone. And as much as we love to complain about the work assigned to us by our teachers these past few months, I've realized that we were only able to attain the sense of satisfaction and subsequently senioritis because of the influence of others, mainly our family, friends, and peers, and teachers. These people have all pushed and motivated us to work hard, so now we're able to kick back and feel content with our efforts. I know I'm making a bit of a stretch here, but I would just like to express my gratitude. To our parents, thank you for your efforts. From packing us sandwiches for lunch, to waking up at 3 a.m. to drive us to competitions or games, You've supported our pursuits in every manner possible. You've endured our unfathomable mood swings and misguided anger, so from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. To our teachers, thank you for your dedication. Although it was often tedious and annoying, they've challenged us to think in new ways and encouraged us to be responsible. They've remained available after school to help us with our homework and questions, and whether it be cleaning up the spilled lubricant on the MSD floors or keeping our juniors fed and happy at Science Olympiad, they volunteered their time, experience, and expertise to advise our clubs. And oftentimes their subject matter is not the most valuable insight we've obtained from them. May we all embody Ms. Maloney's unwavering optimism or that indomitable human spirit that we so love to discuss in English class. Or maybe we've learned some humility from getting beaten down in our math or science classes. And lastly, to my fellow graduates, thank you for all of these memories, silly jokes, and laughs. What I will miss the most is this routine that we've gotten so used to. Walking home together, trying to hit the perfect dap every day, and communicating through our inside jokes. So let's give a round of applause to everyone who has contributed to our growth. I originally planned on dedicating the rest of the speech to celebrate our accomplishments. In my preparations, I've listened to countless past grad speeches, and I've realized that speakers mainly focus on two topics: advice and congratulations. The latter, I believe, is important to offer a different kind of commentary from the norm. Imagine being told that you're unremarkable and average. For me, applying to college felt like this: an attack on my self-worth. My YouTube shorts and Instagram reels were taken over by people comparing and predicting acceptances based on each other's stats, GPA, extracurriculars, and whatever. And mindless scrolling on my phone led me to advertisements from graduates of prestigious universities promoting their admissions essay editing services and being told the experience that I wanted to tell was cliche, dull, and uninteresting. And also ads from so-called admissions counselors explicating desirable student qualities or critiquing generic and boring achievements and extracurriculars that I happen to have. And oddly, this experience has led me to reflect on my existence. I've always placed immense value on achievements and accomplishments. Throughout this year, I've questioned if I've truly led a unique and meaningful life, as I've realized that so many people have accomplished the same things that I have and aspire to do the same things in the future that I do. However, in my reflections, I realized that our existence isn't solely defined by our accomplishments, but rather our experiences, relationships, and emotions. There may be 100 other Victor Wangs in New York State that want to study computer science, Sarah Lou. But who cares? Although these other people may share common experiences and achievements with me, my life is still just as meaningful. The experiences and emotions that I've had are still indubitably mine and mine alone. And while we share these common experiences, it is our different ways of perceiving and interpreting them that makes us unique. Every aspect of our life, even our future potential, defines our existence. My negative experience with college applications mainly stemmed from tying my identity to my accomplishments. I find that graduations tend to emphasize these kinds of successes, so instead of focusing my speech on celebrating our accomplishments, I'd like to congratulate everyone on their unique life experience. But of course, don't let my words stop you from celebrating your achievements. But also don't let your celebrations be limited to events like graduations and awards. Remember that nearly every facet of your life is worth celebrating and deserves these celebrations. Once again, it has been an absolute pleasure being your classmate, Spackengill's class of 2024. I wish you all the best and look forward to the unique lifestyle you'll lead and the legacies that you'll leave behind. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, at this time, I would like to call Sarah Liu, Spackenkill class of 2024, co-salutatorian, to the podium. Sarah will be attending Carnegie Mellon University in the fall, and also her full bio is included in your program.
Good morning, everyone. It is an honor and privilege to be standing here with you as the other salutatorian of the Spackenkill class of 2024, and to speak on behalf of so many remarkable individuals. I was extremely nervous about writing this speech because I knew that there is no way I could possibly convey everything that this class deserves. Each and every one of you have done so much and contributed so greatly to our community and have defined what it means to be a Spartan. Now, we are all about to embark on a journey unlike anything we've ever experienced. And today is about celebrating what we have accomplished so far and preparing for the road ahead. Let's take a moment to think back to our younger selves. I remember being in 5th grade and sitting on the swings at recess, wondering if I would ever find my place in this world. Even now, I still ask myself, what do I want to do with my life? But despite these uncertainties, I know that my journey is far from over, and I believe my past self would be amazed at the person that I've become today. I hope that all your past selves would feel the same way about the community that we've built together. Before we dive into the future, it's important to acknowledge those who have helped us get here. I know Victor has already said our thanks to everyone who has supported us, but really, there will never be enough words to truly express our gratitude. So thank you to everyone who has stuck with us since the beginning, and thank you to everyone who has carried with us to the end. Thank you to our teachers who challenged us and believed in us, even when we doubted ourselves, for remaining patient and always helping us whenever we needed it, even when we didn't know how to ask. Thank you to our families who always supported us through late night study sessions and never failed to encourage us, who always made sure we were prepared and celebrated our successes with us. However, while it's crucial to express gratitude to others, it's equally as important to acknowledge ourselves. Just as our teachers and families have invested in our growth, we too must recognize our own efforts and needs. Sometimes it can be easy to forget to take care of ourselves or to find time to relax in favor of finishing that one assignment or spending late hours on our clubs or after-school activities, because we can't let the people we care about down. Despite that, we need to remember why we do everything we do. It's not just for the grades or the awards. We push ourselves to achieve because we have dreams and aspirations that matter deeply to us. We strive to make a positive impact, to make a change in our world and our community, and to become better versions of ourselves. Our experiences, relationships, and emotions are what define us. Celebrating the uniqueness of our journey also means taking care of ourselves along the way. Each accomplishment, big or small, deserves to be recognized, not just by others, but by ourselves as well. Because if you're not taking care of your own happiness, who will? It's not selfish to put yourself first sometimes. It's necessary to sustain balance and enjoy your life. By prioritizing ourselves, we ensure that we have the energy and well-being to pursue our goals and support those around us. By doing this, we also open ourselves up to new possibilities. There's a quote from my favorite show that goes, "If we always go for what's safe, it'll mean we never changed." It's easy to stick with what we are comfortable with or what we already know, but embracing change and taking risks is essential for growth. We must step out of our comfort zones to pursue our goals and dreams and ambitions. In those moments of fear and uncertainty, we discover our true potential and uncover the catalyst for change. When I first came to Spackenkill, I observed how the community was extremely close-knit and involved, and I wanted to become a part of that. My desires overpowered my fear of the unknown, and I knew I had to put myself out there to get more involved with the community, something that I'd never done before, and it deeply terrified me. Honestly, more than it really should have. For me, this involved joining clubs and taking on leadership roles. For you, this could be supporting your classmates, creating or sharing music or art, playing sports, or perhaps something even more ambitious. But no matter what, even if we take just a little step into the unknown, we challenge ourselves and grow in ways we never imagined possible. I know that was the truth for me. As we move forward, let's carry with us the invaluable lessons we've learned from our time here. How did we get here? We changed, we grew, and we took risks. We learned how to be kind and supportive, not only to others, but also to ourselves. Every one of us contributed to and immersed ourselves in a community that encouraged and inspired us. This journey has equipped us with the resilience and determination needed to face the challenges ahead, and it's only just the beginning. Let's embrace the future with the same courage and enthusiasm that brought us here today, ready to take on new opportunities and grow personally and collectively. To the class of 2024, our potential is limitless. So here's to our future filled with promise and possibility. Thank you, and let's make it extraordinary.
Thank you, Sarah. I would like to call Elena Sung, President of the Class of 2024, to the podium. Elena will be attending the University of Michigan in the fall, where she plans on majoring in aerospace engineering, and Elena's full bio is also included in your programs. I give you Elena.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to welcome the esteemed faculty and staff, family and friends, and the class of 2024. Congratulations, we made it. While trying to write this speech, I kept thinking of ways that I could make everyone laugh. But then I realized I didn't win most likely to make you laugh. Instead, I won most likely to fall asleep in class. Sorry, Ms. Van Horn, and all of my other teachers I've ever had. Today, we are celebrating what we've always imagined, what everything has been leading up to. I remember playing graduation recession music with the string ensemble the past 2 years, and I watched in awe as the seniors wore the caps and gowns. So much so to the point where I would lose my place in the music. And now it is our turn. This day seemed both inevitable and quite impossible. From receiving silver spoons in Miss Ingalls and Miss Middlebrook's kindergarten class to earning graduation cords, and from sitting under colorful parachutes in Miss Spiegel's gym class to receiving our high school diplomas. We have come a long way, from Sharp to DC to seniors in the city, and now off to our own separate ways. Well, except Victor and me. Year after year, we whispered in disbelief that we too might leave this place, and now we're here, reminiscing about our first steps into this school as Spackenkill students, and leaving today as Spackenkill alumni. Looking back at our time here, we survived online school, the connection errors and muting mishaps, all while simultaneously going through freshman year, a truly remarkable achievement. Despite the setback we faced that year, we learned to make the best of it. the class of 2024 persevered through every challenge, and we found a community in a time of isolation. On Google Meet chats, discussing when the last time we touched grass was, here on the turf playing spike ball, and decorating our class hallway door for Spirit Week. As an avid Among Us lover, I was so excited it was Among Us themed. I wonder who came up with that idea. If I had to rank all 4 years, I think sophomore year was definitely my favorite. Probably because I dropped math team. Just kidding, Mr. Herman, I had a lot of fun while I was in the club. But seriously, in 10th grade, we were able to explore our interests, and we took the opportunity to put ourselves out there by joining clubs and sports teams, and we eventually became leaders that led them to success. To name a few, Drama Club puts on amazing shows every year, from The Wedding Singer to Rent. Leo Club remains the largest chapter in New York State, helping our local community. Science Olympiad competes in various science topics at the state level. Boys soccer reached New York State finals. Girls volleyball won regional championship. Crew got second at league championship. Boys and girls tennis won section team championship. And finally, baseball became a 3-time New York State championship in school history. By taking the leap to join these extracurriculars in 10th grade, we grew more and more interconnected every day. We fostered a community by supporting each other at sporting events and Spirit Week games. That year, I realized our time at Spackenkill would be special and that we should enjoy every second of it, because the next thing you know, we became upperclassmen. As juniors, we embraced new leadership roles and even became unofficial chauffeurs for our friends. It was a transformative year, as some of us finally discovered Student Portal. The workload junior year was notoriously challenging. However, we survived our first AP classes with the aid of a bit of caffeine. Well, maybe a lot. Despite being upperclassmen, the playfulness we had as freshmen, trying not to laugh on Google Meet while FaceTiming our friends, still persevered. We belted pop songs on bus rides and danced our heart outs at our first prom. Junior year came with many adversities, wildfires, caffeine addiction, and a couple car crashes, but we finally made it to senior year. Unfortunately, our even days started with me on the announcements, but besides that, this year was filled with milestones and major countdowns that Ms. Gerard never failed to recognize. A special appreciation to Ms. Gerard and Madam Hart for being our class advisors for the past 4 years. And thank you to Ms. Oakley for stepping in the past 2 months to make our senior festivities possible. Without them, we wouldn't be able to diligently fundraise to make senior year as wonderful and exciting as it was. Let's give them a round of applause. Just in the last few weeks of school, we had prom, where we got to see Ms. Foreman and Mr. Lewis hit the dance floor. Our senior trip to the sweetest place on earth, Hershey Park, played some competitive backyard games at senior field day, and relived our childhood as we walked through the halls of Nassau and Hagen Elementary during return to the nest. As we soak in these last few moments as a class together, let's remember to prioritize the values and connections that sustained us. With our achievements in sports, academics, and Tetris, it's easy to get caught up. Amidst our pursuits for success, we should definitely focus on our work, but don't fixate on it. No matter how busy we may be, we should take time to care for our own well-being and thank the people who have always been there for us and stood by our side. Our families, friends, and teachers have created a network of support for us that, without a doubt, has been our anchor. And as we move forward, we should remember to tend to and cherish these connections, because these relationships are what got us here today and may help us get to where we want to be. A nurse, an engineer, sailor, a teacher, or a journalist. Let our loved ones inspire us in the next chapter. Within the class of 2024, our friends and our peers have caused a significant ripple in our life, big or small. And it is our job to create new positive ripples moving forward. And to do that, We should never lose that childish mentality of dreaming fearlessly. Become an astronaut, make YouTube videos, sell slime. Whatever it may be, we should follow our hearts to do what we love and be true to ourselves. Although we may be young and lack experience in the real world, I truly believe everyone in the class of 2024 can make a difference. I want to thank all of you for the incredible experiences and friendships I've made. Despite how fast these 4 years went by, I've been lucky enough to grow up with many of you. And I'll always remember this community that we've been blessed with. Congratulations, class of 2024. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. I am both pleased and honored to call our next speaker up this morning. He is none the less than Spackenkill class of 2024 Valedictorian, Andy Zhu.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, good morning. Today we stand at the threshold of a significant milestone in our lives. As we gather here to celebrate our graduation, we are not only marking the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, but also honoring the diverse journeys that have brought each of us to this moment. Now that introduction just sounded great, didn't it? A profound opening that not only introduced and honored everyone here, but also established this grand message about diversity in each of our stories. A message about uniqueness. It's really ironic how ChatGPT wrote that in about 13 seconds. Should have tipped all you guys off from the start. There's no chance I'm writing something that elegant. There's nothing unique about that introduction. By its nature, ChatGPT generates only from what it's seen before, just mixing and remixing from these past sources to make something that seems new. But isn't that how we work sometimes? Instead of generating new ideas and writing from our soul, we just take from what we've seen and try to mold it to what we think is an original idea. This is the same with these speeches here usually. You write ideas, but most likely they fall to the same old tired cliches. And I know I'm not any different. I know this has probably been done a million times. The valedictorian acts all high and mighty, like no one's ever thought about writing a speech, about the fact that speeches really aren't unique. That maybe sometimes we're not so different from these algorithms. But no, that is way too sad of a message to send you guys off with. And to be honest, it's just not true. These algorithms are really just built from a series of these concrete examples, and they are simply a series of these matrix. What am I doing? This right here is why you never give me a podium and time to speak. I'll just go on and on about whatever's on my mind. I might never leave. But isn't that really the only unique speech sometimes? Just speaking without expectation or desire to send a message, without a prompt. Maybe I should do that. I certainly don't want to sit here and design these long, extended metaphors and write some profound speech with some moral. I mean, I've written way too many essays over the last 13 years for that. And even you guys, I know you don't want to listen to someone ramble on, trying to sound profound and send some deep message that they think you'll carry with you. Maybe. I mean, we've all sat through enough classes for the last 13 years for that. And looking back, although those essays and assignments were the meat of the classes, with so many late nights spent grinding through assignment after assignment, writing entire papers in a single sitting, these assignments didn't really define at least my high school experience. No, it was the moments we shared, not just the big ones, like the trips and parties, nor the achievements. Honestly, you teachers can keep those. But no, it was the little things, the times between big moments, times that filled the classrooms with laughter, times that we built beautiful friendships, and times that we created this personal high school experience. So why would I write a speech about just the big moments, just the lessons? At the end of the day, if you get anything out of this speech, just remember. I'll remember that I had a great time at high school with all of you. I probably never spoke to some of you, even never seen some others. A few I probably met briefly and shared a few brief moments with. To be honest, I probably looked really mad at the time. And there's a small group that I've been getting to know very well recently. And then there's this last group. A last group that I've known for seeming ages and made a million memories with. A small group that will always have a special place. But still, to all of you, every single person out there today, no matter how well I've known you, it's been an honor. It's been my honor to spend the last 13 years of my life with every single one of you. You've all made this time so much more fun, more interesting, more everything. But enough about the past. We've all lived it, and although we have to cherish it and bring it with us into our future, let's just forget for a moment and smile. Enjoy this sweltering heat and look forward to the impossibly bright future. I am terrified of the future. I mean, I'm excited to get out of this small town and go see the world, get some independence, and I know college will be so much fun, with experience that will just brighten our lives. But still, I'm scared. Not of the unknown, or being in a world full of strangers a flight from here, nor the challenge of meeting new people. I can probably manage, and usually new people means new friends. No, I'm scared of leaving all of you. Just think about it and look around. Look at all 126 graduates, classmates, and friends that sit here today. Look at how far you've all come, from little itty-bitty kindergartners all the way to graduation. These are the 126 people that you've spent every single day with for your entire life up to this point. And honestly, you've probably taken that for granted until now. Every day, you've woken up and been pretty much certain that you'd be able to say hello, wave, smile, laugh with almost everyone here. But today could be the last time. Starting tomorrow, out of the 126 people here, you'll only ever see maybe a dozen ever again. Only talk with even fewer, and only be able to call a handful, a really small handful, close friends ever again. This will be the last day you see the people that define the first chapter of your lives. And therein lies what truly makes us unique, why artificial intelligence can never and will never be able to replace us, no matter how advanced it gets. It's not the ideas we have, it's not the speeches we give, nor is it the jokes we tell. No, it's the memories we make. It's that we can hold them with no real purpose but to be cherished. We don't need some overarching purpose for our actions, but instead we live just to live. We can celebrate, laugh, argue, get burnt out, work, run, fight, and cry for no reason but the experience and the memories. Memories that we'll carry between these two chapters of our lives. And I know I'm well aware that that is such a cliche, but maybe today that's not a problem. Maybe instead of worrying about being special and creating some profound finale to high school, just one last time before we all leave, say hello, wave, smile, laugh, and cry. And just enjoy this first day of the second chapter of your lives with the people you'll leave in the first. Thank you all so much, and have a great day. And one last time, make it a great day for somebody else.
Thank you, Andy. Next, it gives me great pleasure to introduce this year's 2024 commencement speaker, Ms. Michelle Barone. Michelle Barone, a distinguished alumna of Spackenkill High School, is actually returning today as a commencement speaker 21 years after her own graduation here at Spackenkill. Michelle is a celebrated host and MC, leaving a profound impact on millions with her dynamic presence and expertise in marketing, radio, TV hosting, motivational interviewing, singing, and entrepreneurship. And Ms. Michelle Barone's full bio is available in your program as well. With that, I give you Michelle.
Thank you so much, Mr. Malkasher. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Let's give it up, guys. Come on. Faculty, staff, distinguished guests, proud parents, we work hard parents, and of course the extraordinary graduates of 2024. I am Michelle Barone, president of Michelle Barone Media, host of Red Podcast with iHeartMedia, the Hudson Valley, singer, songwriter, wife, mother of 3 beautiful children, Luca, Luciano, and Liliana, and I am so excited to be here with you today. Let's give it up one more time. I know it's hot out there. I'm going to make it as quick as I can, but I have a lot of great things to say. Today we celebrate the journey that brought you here, the friendships you have forged, and the countless memories you'll carry with you forever. As someone who is deeply involved in the world of marketing and being an influencer, and someone who lives true to their purpose, I understand the true power of moments like this. Today we celebrate your story, each unique, each powerful, and each with a potential to change the world. I remember being here about to receive my degree, ready to take on new challenges. I had ideas, a vision, and a flame that just keeps burning, and I still have that flame. I was excited to take on the world and do so much. My mind was racing, and I had endless possibilities. Only a few short months after I received my diploma here at SPAC, it was almost time for me to live my dream and go to college. Just 3 days before I left, my father passed away. It was after a 17-year battle of complications from diabetes, and it was one of the toughest moments of my life. I left my mother alone after raising 6 kids, and I was the last of 6, so she was all by herself the weekend that I left. And again, it was just 3 days prior. I left college trying to start new friendships and face the world during the toughest moment of my life. After all of this heartache and pain, I knew one thing was true. I knew I would become someone, and when you feel pain is when you rise to the occasion. I found myself only a few short months later with an extraordinary amount of drive. My family, friends, and the community here at SPAC helped me get through. I realized then just how important your network really is, and how graduation wasn't the end, but it was the beginning. As you leave SPAC, you're equipped not just with knowledge, but with values, critical thinking skills, and the drive to pursue your passions and dreams. And anyone that knows me knows I'm all about goals. Without goals, you're flailing in the wind. With goals, you can proceed on with a purpose and determination. Being purposeful led me to a senior vice president job of marketing at Rhinebeck Bank here. And I was so proud of that job because it really showed my education and value in the marketplace. I had plenty of successes there. And I knew after COVID, even though all of the success, I had a greater purpose in life. I decided to leave my career that I thought I'd be at for the rest of my life and embark on a new journey where I created Michelle Barone Media and Michelle Barone Red with iHeart and my co-host Ashley McPherson, who's also a Spackenkill grad. And here we feature content creators, influencers, and celebrities. I knew that with the network I built of over 13,000 people in my cell phone and hundreds of thousands online, I could make any dream a reality. People always ask me how I did it, and a lot of times in these speeches, they talk about what they did, their accomplishments, but today I want to talk about the how, because I think that's the most important part. My advice to you is start by believing in yourself. You cannot be a catalyst for others to believe in you without belief in yourself, and it has to be an authentic belief. Know your target audience. Yes, I'm a marketer, and that seems cliche, but if you know who you're talking to and why you're talking to them, that's when you'll find your truest sense of self. Introduce yourself to people that you wouldn't otherwise. That person could be the person to be the catalyst for the rest of your life and all of the things in your career. Always put others first and never want anything in return. When you do things for others, it comes back to you tenfold. Don't be afraid to make the ask. If you haven't made an ask, you're missing out. Make sure you make the ask because that's the only way you receive. Learn how to effectively pitch at the right time. When you do have the relationship, take the time to effectively pitch. And connect with everyone to build your network. Your network is so important. It really is, and it's brought me to levels I could never imagine. Now allow me to share a few things as you embark on your new journey. Embrace change. The world is constantly evolving. We talked about ChatGPT and technology, and as a marketer, so many of my peers were scared of that. I took it on, and I said, let's do it. It's going to make my life easier and make me move forward and get ahead. Change can be daunting, but it's the catalyst for growth. Stay curious and never stop learning. I still learn every day, and I'm proud to be 41, okay, and still learning every single day. There's a world out there full of endless possibilities and learning opportunities, so never, ever stop. Be resilient. Life will present you with challenges and setbacks every day. Every day the door closes. But you know what? I keep pushing forward. And when you are able to see your wins is when you think, wow, I really did it. This happened. It's happening. That's when resilience takes place. Make a difference. Use your talents and your skills to make a positive impact. Make sure it's always positive because you never know who's watching and who you're inspiring. Stay true to yourself. Today with social media and all of the things happening in the world at such a fast pace, it's important to be authentic and never be scared to stand up for what you believe in. It's so important. And remember, you're not alone. The theme today, community, is so important. This is your community. And always reach out and be there for one another. The power of grit is so important. Grit is passion, it's perseverance, not just for today, not just for tomorrow or next week, forever. Do it for a lifetime. It's not about living life like a sprint. It's a marathon. And lastly, gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of life, don't forget to be thankful. Be thankful for the people that have influenced your life, for your journey, for your guides, and for your new chapter, for everything that's to come. Success is not about professional achievements. They are great, and you can feel proud of yourself. But it's about personal fulfillment and, at the end of the day, happiness. I'm honored today to congratulate the class of 2024. The world awaits you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. Good luck.
Thank you, Ms. Barone, for your inspiring words, for sure. Please join me in welcoming our Board of Education President, Mr. Daniel Kohler, who will, on behalf of the Board of Education, say a few words. Mr. Kohler?
Boy, it's hot out there, and particularly on this field, so I will be short. Despite the brevity, be assured that you have my full focus and attention. You have earned that. We are all so proud of your hard work and your dedication to education that has led you to this amazing moment in life's journey. Most importantly, during your time here at Spackenkill, you have been preparing yourself for so much more life that lies ahead. And now that you have that strong foundation beneath you, please reflect on your time here and express your gratitude to those who have supported you on this journey. Teachers, administrators, staff, parents and guardians, family, and your classmates, all of whom have spent countless time nurturing your development, laughing with you, crying with you, caring for you, worrying about you, loving you, and today celebrating you and your achievements. They deserve your focus and attention and gratitude, and they have earned that. If the next step in your journey takes you away from here, remember that Spackenkill home, that your Spackenkill home will always welcome you back. And if your journey continues right here, then we will continue to support your growth as an integral part of the community. This is a guarantee from your Spackenkill family. We will be here for you. On behalf of the Board of Education and this community, congratulations, Spackenkill class of 2024, and best wishes on all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Kohler. And now is the time that we've all been waiting for. And that time, it is my distinct pleasure to present the class of 2024 to Mr. Daniel Kohler and the Spackenkill Board of Education. And to start, it's my honor to read the names of our first 8 graduates who will receive their diplomas. If you would please stand and line up. You can go right, yep. Valedictorian, Andy Zhu. Co-Salutatorian Sarah Liu. Co-Salutatorian Victor Wang. President Elena Sung. Vice President Ankram Almadi. Secretary Angelina Kim. Treasurer Dylan Brooks Updike. And historian Alyssa De Laurentiis.
Anipam Abedin. Hadra F. Akhtar. Omar Anwar. Aiden Amen. Braylon Elizabeth Barnett. David L. Benitez. Alexis Ray Bruno. Rowan E. Burlingame. Joyce Hannah Busaba. Matthew Canzone. Katrina Carmel. Haley Ania Castro. Giselle Chacon. Carly Crystalon. Layla Noel Clark. Daniel Kelleher Collins Jr. Christopher A. Cummings. Mariama Dabo. Rihanna C.K. Darby.
Matthew Darcy. Braden T. Davis. Ajaya Davis. Robert Peter Deerstein Jr. Julia Gabriela De Laurentiis. Marlena Nicole De Laurentiis. Joseph M. Del Forno. Eldridge Jared Dickerson. Sarah M. Elliott. Mila Moon Fatakis. Chianti Fanja. Hunter Fadouk. Carlos Felix. Alejandro G. Frankie Ferrer. Ryan Morris Friedman. Danica Galvin. Alex Garcia. Salamu Gendron. Dasha Liliana George. Giselle A. Gonzalez Camacho.
Jeremy Jose Guerrero. Alicia Guzman. Lorenzo Guzman Bongiorno. Omelia Hamilton. Ella Hannaberg. Charlize Mariana Hernandez. Tamar Hyman Fessler. Daniel Jha. Nathaniel Robert Johnson. Cameron Jolly. Omar Kershid. Kara Nicole Kilpert. Alvina Henriette Ayil Kopdar. Ava Elizabeth Krakauer. Daniel James Curdy. Caitlin Jean Curdy. Mitra J. Lamora. Edgar Samir Lara Carvajal. William J. Lucas VI. Matilde Luna Aguilar.
James R. Madden. Mason J. Matthews. Emily Montragano. Vittorio Mazzarelli. Brenna Nicole McMahon. Priscilla McReynolds. Allison Joy Mickler. Madison Mickler. Grace Stephanie Miller. Hassan Milligan. Jamel Evar Moore Jr. Latavia Morris. Stephen Christopher Mulcahy. Christina Neshua. Nevea S. Nieves. Victoria H. Nemtolga. Taylor Ann Oakley. Bailey A. Emerson O'Gorman. Nathaniel Scott Payton. Giancarlo T. Panessa.
Rowan Patel. Christian Gian Phoenix. Jaden Polanco Feliciano. Micah Comelo Palazzado. Devon James Postles. Maya Barbara Rawls. Emil Regapakage. Yeah. Brian J. Rowe. Jacob A. Rivera. Jaswan Carlos Rivera. Aiden Rogers. James Christopher Ryan. Patrick Joseph Sample. Jules Samuels. Vincenzo M. Scala. Caleb Cersei. Shane Simone Serrano Cruz. Christopher J. Slack. Nasir Snell. Elena Alame Spence. Michaela Grace Stout. Mia S. Suarez. Melissa Suritu. Sadid Tamayo. Chase Taylor. Amanda Larissa Zahara Thompson. Savannah Stella Thompson. Brianna Trevigno. Sienna Usech. Alexandria Valdivia. Andres G. Valdivieso. Daniel L. Valdivieso. Noah Gerard Van Ostren. Ryan S. Wilsey. Reese Emily Winkleman. Joanna Wong. Jeffrey Yao.
So let's hear it for the class of 2024. There they are. Class President Elena will now come to the podium to pass down the class key of the class of 2024 to the class of 2025's President Jacob Simon.
On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to wish you and the rest of the class of 2025 the best of luck in the future and ask that you uphold the traditions that we in past classes have established.
Thank you. And on behalf of the class of 2025, I wish you and all the rest of the graduates the best of luck in your future ventures.
And my words will simply be this to the students: I love you, thank you. You've made me very proud to be your principal. To the parents that are out there, thank you for your support. Love you, and you make great kids. Have more. Students, before we end this, please give a shout out to your advisors, Miss Gerard, Miss Oakley, and Miss Hart, for all they've done for you. And our final ritual, the turning of the tassel. Elena, students, please rise. And everybody else, please rise for the recessional. Lead your class in turning the tassels from right to left. There you go, class of 2024.